Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a reading focused on whether or not this really is love between you and a particular person you're thinking about. Are they really the one for you? Is this the real deal? Have you found your ultimate divine counterpart in this lifetime? So let's take a look at that, starting off with current energies for your connection. General as always, guys, so please do keep that in mind throughout this reading. So starting things off with the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards here, and then we'll pull from the Love Potion Oracle deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. So let's start with that, tap into some current energies for this connection here, for whoever needs these messages here today. Is this love? Is this really the one for you? Alright, so we're starting off with Cupid's arrow. Look at that. These cards are kind of little, so I'll try to hold them up so you can see more. It does say, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting, hesitation. So if you're not hearing from a person that you're thinking about, maybe they're hesitating, not because they don't love you, not because they're not into you, but because they're hesitating. Maybe they're afraid that you might reject them, possibly. Especially if you guys have had some challenges in your partnership. What else? Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective. We have cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So if the events that you are playing out in your head repeatedly is tapped into a very painful memory, perhaps, when it comes to this person, you know, and whatever it is that you keep focusing on, maybe, as it says, it's outdated at this point. It doesn't even matter. That could be a part of the hesitation for some of you. We also have the chaser coming in, okay? Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. So if this applies to your situation, either for yourself or the person that you are thinking about, whoever represents the chaser here, or the fact that this could be a very codependent relationship, somebody's got abandonment issues here, that as well could be a part of the outdated thinking or the hesitation that's coming through here. All right, so let's add to this with some additional guidance from the Love Potion deck here. So if love is on its way to you, love is coming, could be coming in as a surprise for some of you guys. I'm getting to, for the collective, take this if it applies, that you might have distanced yourself from a codependent relationship, and maybe that relationship, you might still be dealing with some lingering negative energies attached to that. That might have something to do with these thoughts that you keep playing in your head, and maybe you've grown from that. You're no longer really focused on it per se as far as the current energies, but it's still a part of your life's history. So we'll see how the rest of the reading plays off of that vibe. All right, so current energies for your partnership here. So someone's the chaser, which means someone's the runner. But there is this unbreakable bond between two people, okay? The next card is miscommunication. And then we have clashing, fire and ice. All right, so maybe that's how you guys have been interacting with one another, where you're just butting heads and you're clashing, could be arguing with each other. But despite all that, it does say that there's this very strong, unbreakable bond between the two of you. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify and see what's going on there. I'm going to pull from my Tarot Teacher deck here. And if they still feel that bond with you, despite any arguments, tensions in the partnership, even those of you who are at a distance from one another, still feeling each other's energies, I feel the love is still here, but that there are challenges as well. You guys could also run hot and cold in this partnership. And part of the reason why that might be is because somebody's got this fear of abandonment issues here. So we have this reverse card, which is the Queen of Pentacles. So if you happen to be Divine Feminine tuning in, this could represent you. You could be an earth sign here, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or this is the person that you're watching this reading for. So here's the thing with the Queen of Pentacles coming up in the reverse. This person could be the jealous type. They could also be a very smothering type individual. This person could be a little bit difficult to deal with. So if this doesn't represent you, the viewer, this could represent the person that you're dealing with. That could also explain the hesitation. So you could certainly have a lot of love for this person, but if they were smothering you, maybe there were trust issues, or again, they're the overly jealous type of partner. Just a lot of conflicts that's presenting itself here. But look at this. We've got the Ten of Cups. And then we've got the Ace of Swords. So there's a new beginning that is possible between the two of you, despite the fact that you guys have been arguing or clashing and butting heads, seeing things from very different perspectives. It seems to me that there's a possibility for a reunion here, for you guys to find true happiness in this partnership. Because this could certainly indicate marriage, having a family, or those of you who already have children, maybe from previous relationships, coming together and really building a life together. So, you know, whatever this cassette vibe is, and again, outdated thinking, you don't want to be stuck in the past, and you don't want that energy to be lingering in partnerships that you are involved in now. So if part of what it is that you're holding on to has a lot to do with past hurt, past disappointments, from people that you knew that disappointed you and hurt you before you even connected with this person, maybe it's time to really let that part of your history go, especially as far as hindering progress in your partnerships, your relationships. Because you're being offered another chance here. So there's also this need with the Ace of Swords to really get rid of people, situations that are no longer serving a purpose in your life. So I really do get a couple of scenarios here for the collective. Past relationships that really hurt you, that scarred you, and create a lot of trauma and damage in how you see love and romance. And so because of that trauma and experience, even though you might have connected with somebody who could be the real deal, maybe there's a part of you that's hesitating, a little bit apprehensive because of those past hurts. So you really do need to take the time to heal from it and figure out why you're still holding on to that, or at least struggling to let go. You know, it's time to stop replaying the events over and over in your head from the past. Especially if it had to do with a codependent, unhealthy relationship. And again, fear of abandonment issues is what we've got presenting itself here. So as long as you have faith that love and romance will take you down a road where you're meant to experience this Ten of Cups, it's time to truly use this sword and cut out what no longer is serving you, and that might have something to do with the past. It's time to make better decisions when it comes to love and romance, but clearly some of you guys are feeling stuck in the past, stuck in whatever happened before, unable to make a move now, despite this unbreakable bond that you feel with this person. And despite the miscommunications that you guys have experienced in this partnership, you love each other. That is ultimately what we're focused on here. Is this love? I feel it is. They want to be your life partner. They see you as someone that they have a very strong soul connection with, an unbreakable bond. The mutual attraction between the two of you is pretty amazing. The chemistry is off the charts strong. You know, it's amazing. So there's this need to really move on from the past and get rid of why things are stuck here between the two of you. Start focusing on the future and that future that you can build together. And I'm getting here that with this Judgment card, someone's going to have their awakening, you know, to really realize what they might be missing out on with you if they don't wake up, because this is a transition here, guys. So you might hear from your person, especially if they abandoned you and ended up hurting you through arguments, tensions, miscommunication, where you guys were clashing. You know, so they might actually apologize for hurting you and wanting to start again. Are you on the same page is the question. Would you want to start again? Are you willing to give them a second chance here? So let's go ahead and tap into that and take a look at the challenges of the connection. So that's the opening message here to get this reading started. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some messages, interestingly enough, from this deck called Fire and Ice Lenormand. This is by Angelic Revelation 144. So taking a look at the challenges of the connection. Angels and spirit guides, please, for whoever needs these messages. All right, what's challenging this connection? Because I do feel that the love is real, the love is there. Look at this. We've got the Sun, confidence, courage, success, and happiness. So even though you guys have the capability of finding true happiness in this partnership, it's also challenging the connection because maybe your partner doesn't recognize this, or maybe you both haven't gone through that awakening to be able to claim this. You can really be happy here. So this is also challenging the relationship. The Moon, love, romance, intuition, psychic abilities, imagination, creativity, admiration, and achievement. So the Moon's energy, of course, in tarot is that there could be this very deceptive energy attached to that. The love, I feel it's pure and it's true, but you could have been dealing with some sort of deceptive energies in the partnership. For some of you guys, take this if it applies. Maybe there were infidelities in the connection, despite the love that the two of you have shared. But this is letting us know that the possibility of overcoming the difficulties in the partnership, you guys can head towards this energy of the Sun and really be happy here. We have the Tree, here to stay and grow, sacred soul connection. So even though you guys could have gone your separate ways, you could have been arguing with each other, possibly again due to very hurtful situations like infidelities in the partnership. But I feel with the opportunity to start again and reconnecting, they're not going anywhere. They want to be able to stick around for the long haul. They're here to stay. Look at this. We have Clover coming in here. A very happy surprise. I feel this surprise coming in for my feminines from your masculine. If what you're hoping for in this connection is long-term commitment, certainly by way of marriage, that could be a possibility here. So despite the challenges of the connection, there are some prizes that might really catch you off guard, but they're good surprises that can uplift you and make you happy. We do have Anchor coming in as well, stability, security, and peace of mind. So this could have been lacking before, that the foundation of the relationship might not have been very stable at one point in time. But I do feel perhaps there's been a shift in how things are going between the two of you. Look at this. And then we have Eternal coming through now. The heart and soul ties that bind. And I see that here, you know, because remember earlier from the first batch of cards that came through, you guys ended up getting Unbreakable Bond. So no matter where you guys end up, you will always feel drawn to this person. Okay, so I'm going to grab a few cards from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aquamoonlight, and then we'll clarify with some tarot here. What else could be challenging the connection at this time for the collective? Is this love? Are they the one? Have you found the real deal for you? Conflicted, multiple choices, inconsistency, and decision. Okay, and then it's followed up by roaming wild. I kind of get that for some of you, especially, again, if there were deceptive activities going on in the partnership, like infidelities. It doesn't just have to be a third-party situation, but it could also be somebody who was unable to commit. Maybe they were not even looking for that. Maybe that's a part of the conflict, that they were entertaining other options, possibly thinking that maybe the grass was greener on the other side. So they could have been very inconsistent with you. And then we have solitary coming through here, withdrawn, lonesome, single. That as well could have been a challenge, in that even though you guys were a couple, maybe they were acting as though they were single or withdrawn from you, or just wanting to spend time on their own rather than dedicating their time and energy into the partnership here. But look at this. We've got one day, someday, somewhere, another time. So this is giving us hope here for this reading, that perhaps somewhere in the future you guys can find your way back to each other. And then we've got the masculine energy here. Okay, this could be the masculine saying this to the feminine. It's like, I can't be there for you right now, but someday, somewhere down the line, once, you know, they've straightened out their own thought processes and what it is that they're wanting here, someday they might ultimately find that they want to be a part of your life again. They're ready to show up. It really comes down to timing, especially for you, Divine Feminine, if you guys are able to match each other up in the 3D world. Comes down to timing, I feel. Because if the masculine ends up waiting too long, by the time they come to that realization, the feminine might have already moved on to another relationship. So the capability of being able to find happiness here, it's presenting itself, but it comes down to when those types of actions are implemented. We've got memories coming through here. Okay, didn't that... Let me just double check here. Yeah, I've been doing this lately because I've had so many readings in my head that I'm trying to just keep straight in my brain. And sometimes I'm thinking I pulled a card, but I really didn't. This reminds me of the Six of Cups. Nostalgia, the memories, the happy times that you guys have shared. But right now, clearly, frozen in time. No words, silence. You guys are not interacting at this point in time. That is what is coming through there. So let's go ahead and grab some tarot here to clarify these cards. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab from my Tabby Tarot teacher here. Challenges of the connection. Right now, things are frozen, because we might have a masculine here who's not quite ready to offer stability in the partnership. And, you know, again, maybe they had commitment issues. There could have been infidelities. There could have been deceptive issues here. Someone who was being manipulative, lying, keeping secrets. All of those things could have played a role in the challenges of the partnership. What else, please? Angels and spirit guides. Look at this. We have the sun wanting to come up in the reverse. We've got the sun right there. We're taking a look at the challenges of the connection. It makes sense to me, because in the reverse, this is sadness. This is depression, lack of clarity, very negative vibes, you know, delays. A delay. However, despite that delay, you've got the Temperance card coming in here, letting you know to be patient. Be patient regardless of the challenges that you guys are going through right now, because there's still the opportunity to find your way back to each other through a reunion, possible reconciliation. But right now, things are a little bit off kilter. Things are a little bit off balance between the two of you. Either your person or you, the viewer, might have your guard up, putting these walls around yourself because of what happened between the two of you. This is the need, however, to really learn from the past and what did not work before. And then you've got the Chariot coming in. Some of you guys could be a Cancer or dealing with a Cancer here. So this does represent some form of movement. between the two of you. So right now things might be frozen where there's no communication, nothing's happening, but eventually you guys are going to move away from that type of vibe and transition away from it, because this is letting us know that you guys are going in a very different direction, that this can still be a very successful partnership, so that we can turn this Sun card in the upright for you guys to be happy and fulfilled in this partnership. But no doubt, you know, what's challenging the connection are the competitions and rivalries and conflicts, the tensions, the arguments. Yeah, egos that are clashing, fire and ice, tempers that are flared, you know? And here we are again with the moon. Look at this. So we've got the sun in the reverse, we've got the moon coming in twice. Fears, anxieties, deception, secrets, misconceptions, okay? All of those things, a part of what could be challenging the partnership. Some of you guys could also be dealing with a Pisces specifically, or you are a Pisces. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look and see. What else do you need to know? Are they really the one for you? So I'm going to pull from this deck by Angelic Revelation 144. It's a Divine Perspective for Soul Connections Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please. All signs, all zodiacs, whoever needs it. Are they really the one for you? Have you really found the one? Look at this. Oh my goodness. Victory and success in this relationship. How beautiful. We have mentor coming in. So for some of you who feel you have a mentor that you can turn to, they are there to help guide you through this journey for you to be victorious in your connection with a particular person, or just overall success in your life. Look at this. Happy times ahead. The two of you perhaps being able to find your way back to each other. Okay, so if you're feeling anxious in any way, shape, or form, just know that you guys can overcome the struggles and the challenges of the partnership. But look at this. It's going to take patience. As we've already established in this reading, it's going to take time. It is going to take time. Okay, so let's add some insight from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle here. And then we will, of course, grab some messages from Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please. All signs, all zodiacs, whoever needs these messages. You guys can be victorious in this partnership because the bond is so strong. But clearly you guys have dealt with some issues, okay? This is one of those issues. We've got insignificant. I feel so insignificant, so small. You treated me like an afterthought, like I didn't matter, always putting me last on your priority list. I feel like I'm being sucked into this never-ending abyss of darkness and sadness. You've knocked me down for the last time. No one will ever make me feel this small ever again. Okay, so what I get for some of you, especially if this person that you're focused on for this reading made you feel this way, this is letting you know that you can still find love. Okay, if not with this person, with someone else where you can experience this type of bliss in your partnerships. We also have the end coming through here. So let me read this really quickly. I've tried to convince you that love was worth a shot, that you and I are so incredibly compatible. We're a perfect match. I've tried to make you see that I'll be here for you through thick and thin, that no matter what life hands us, we can make it through. But I can't keep trying for both of us. I guess we've reached the end of the road. And that's because at one point in time, maybe you were just giving way too much and they were just taking. It wasn't equal. It wasn't balanced. These two cards came through, I believe, from the reading I did yesterday as well for the collective, coming through again. Okay, so maybe there's something in the air when it comes to partnerships that are in separation. especially people that felt the need to explore other options and realizing they had the ideal love, that real deal, the ultimate love all along. So this card says, I was sure what we had wasn't the love I was looking for, that it was something that I could find with someone else who could offer me more love, more sex, more of everything I was looking for. Someone who had more, wanted me more, needed me more. Now there's nothing more I want than to come back to the someone who had it all to begin with. You. And they want to know, is it too late? That's up to you. You know, is it too late to be able to fix this? For some of you, maybe you feel that it's never too late. And for some of you, you might feel that there's too much water under the bridge, that they've hurt you too much, causing you to feel small and insignificant. Okay, so I kind of feel this whole 50-50 vibe for the collective. Some of you guys willing to really give this person another opportunity to do right by you. And there are those of you who are just willing and ready to go in a different direction because this person lost the opportunity to be with you. And bottom of the deck, look at this. We have wait. Sound familiar? We've got patience coming through in this reading. Just wait. Sometimes having patience is excruciating. We just want to take action. Try to fix what's broken, what's not working in our relationships. Allow divine timing to do its thing. Don't make any hasty decisions. Take a deep breath. Just relax and wait. Just wait. Because what's meant for you will come back to you. You see? Sometimes you gotta just trust and let go. Let go and allow the universe to work on your behalf. What's meant to find you, what's meant to come back into your life will. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify these messages. I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle, Tarot with a Twist. For those unfamiliar with this deck, it's one that I created that contains new Oracle messages as well as new court cards, in addition to all of the usual tarot messages you're already familiar with. So let's see. We've got lots of references to waiting and being patient in order for things to perhaps find its way back to you. All right, so angels and spirit guides, what do we need to know here? Look at that 9 of Swords. That came through already, right? If it didn't, I'm going to scream. Oh, no. Okay, no, I'm thinking of a different reading. Why do I keep doing that? Didn't that already come through? I could have sworn. No, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. No, it didn't. I've done at least a dozen readings today, guys, and this card kept popping up. So, sorry about that. But here it is. 9 of Swords. Fears, anxieties. Insomnia, somebody who's not getting a whole lot of sleep here because they're stressing themselves out over what happened between the two of you. They're unhappy because you guys are not together. But I'm also getting that they're in this situation because they created all of this drama that was unnecessary. They want to reach out though. They want to communicate with you. What they're wanting here is a relationship that will basically last forever. And maybe they were horrible at commitment before and were just too busy playing the field, not really wanting to settle down. But I feel that they could be heading in that direction. And again, it comes down to timing, because by the time your person is able to figure all of that out, maybe you've gone in a different direction yourself, you know? So it really does come down to timing. That's it. We've got Archangel Sophia coming in. I am the angel of love. I can help you manifest a reconciliation with your beloved. I can assist in efforts towards forgiveness and bring about a mutual understanding between you and your partner. I can show you the way to self-love and in finding the great love of your life. Call on me if you are looking to awaken your heart chakra. Someone's name could also be Sophia here. So there's that reference to reconciliations that's coming through here. And divine feminines, you know, right now you're being directed to just trust that inner voice, your heart. Trust your heart, trust your intuition, and what's happening here between you and your masculine. Right now, there might not be anything going on in the 3D. I feel they want to reach out, they want to be able to fix this, but there's this need to just wait. Because right now, perhaps, is not the right time. So, you know, we've had references to competitions and rivalry and conflicts, the tensions between the two of you. That's coming through here yet again. Okay? So there really is this need to address those things between the two of you. That could also explain why someone's feeling really anxious here. That could be you. Could be both of you feeling that way. But, you know, this is letting us know, despite all that, you guys can still be happy someday. There is the opportunity for you guys to be able to fix this. 3 of Swords, indicating betrayals, heartbreak, that have challenged this partnership. Okay, so I'm not surprised that that's coming through in this reading. Okay, so there's this need to really get rid of the reason why you guys are stressing yourselves out. Because again, going back to the very beginning of this reading, especially with overthinking things, you know, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. It's the past. You know, there's nothing you can do about it at this point. There's this need to let it go. There's this need to really lay down this heaviness and these burdens that either of you could be carrying. Okay? And Archangel Sophia is here to help you guys through this. You've got the Wheel of Fortune coming in as well. So there's good luck here. Things are turning around for you and your person. New cycles, changes that need to be implemented. This person is still a part of your destiny. And then we have the Angel of Mercy. Life has brought you down to your knees. The universe shows you mercy. The love you've been searching for, yearning for, has eluded you thus far. I'm here to let you know that it's time to rise, to get back up, claim your ascension within your own life, to help you take that first step towards a brighter future. Because I really do get, as I've mentioned, it's 50-50 down the line. There's half of you that feel that this is worth pursuing. This person that you're thinking about, that you really do feel this is an unbreakable bond. This is it. This is your love of a lifetime. And that's where you're dedicating your energies towards being able to fix this. Or maybe you're waiting for them to fix it. And again, there's this need to just have patience to see how that goes. But there are those of you as well, and a part of your journey and a part of your ascension is to move forward in your life so that you can be victorious and successful in love and romance and every other aspect of your life, to be happy so that we can turn that sun in the upright. We've got the red rose here. Okay, that could be someone's favorite flower. This is a deep love between two people, eternal love, fiery passion, red hot chemistry. So again, there's references to hot and cold vibes in this reading. But when things are hot between the two of you, things are burning hot. I mean, really intense and fiery passion. For some of you, going in a different direction, this could also indicate new love, where you can experience these things. So we've got the Fool card right here, a new beginning. No matter where you are on this journey, whether you want to reconnect with somebody or you're just ready for something new, take that leap of faith and go for it, you know? You're not going to have any issues finding love again, or at least reconnecting with your love, whoever it is that you're thinking about. And then we have Archangel Gabriel coming through. So a lot of angels coming through here. I am the angel known as the master of communication. If you're having trouble expressing yourself to your beloved, I'm here to assist. I can inspire writers, teachers, journalists, and artists to convey their messages with clarity and grace. I can help you overcome your limitations so you can finally say the right thing to the right person at the right time. If you struggle with conveying your emotions, call on me. I will be there for you. So Archangel Gabriel here to help with communication in however way you need that to happen. All right. So that's what's coming through from that batch of cards. So I do feel for part of the collective here, yes, this really is your love of a lifetime. And for others, I feel it's split, you know, right down the middle. There are those of you that feel you have yet to find your love of a lifetime, that you have yet to find the one, that maybe the person that ended up hurting you, you at one point thought they were the real deal, but ended up not being the case because they hurt you, they got themselves involved with other people, and perhaps just weren't able to show up for you the way you really needed them to be there for you. Okay, so I really do feel it's split right down the line, whether or not this is the real deal or if this really is the one for you. All right, guys, so let's take a look and see what the future energies are for those of you that relate to this. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some insight from the Journey of Love, Volume 1 and 2 by Bridget of Divine Essentials here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for whoever needs these messages. So what are the future energies looking like? It could go either way because, again, it's 50-50. Some will and some won't reconnect. And I feel for those of you who are not going to reconnect because you've chosen to go in a different direction, you're actually okay with that. That is your choice. That is your own prerogative. We have 27. I feel you inside me and it drives me insane. Magnetism. Okay? Being able to just feel your energy. And again, that unbreakable bond, no matter where you go, no matter how far away you guys might be from one another. Still feeling each other's vibes despite the distance and time away. We do have number 10 here, which of course could be tapped into cycle completion. I know we can do it. Wholeness, coming back together, being whole in a partnership once again. We do have clarity. I finally see, number 20. That's much needed, I feel. Number 29, emotional. You made me feel things I didn't know I could. I mean, you definitely made an impact on this person. And then we've got partnership. It's always been you. And lastly, we have homecoming. I promise I'll be back soon. So there really is the opportunity for somebody to return here. And for some of you, the opportunity to find your ideal mate elsewhere. Okay, so let's grab some tarot for this. I'm going to use my Illuminated Star Tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective. Is this love? For some of you, it is. And for others, you thought you did find it, but it ended up turning out not to be the case. And you are meant to go in a different direction to find that happiness elsewhere. And again, I'm feeling if that's a part of your journey, you might just find a beautiful relationship moving forward. Look at this. Temperance. Okay, again, patience. Patience, patience, patience. It keeps coming up in this reading. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's probably not going to happen in a week or in a month. It's going to take time to restore balance, to be able to get to a point where this is a harmonious partnership once again. No tensions, no disagreements, no infidelities, no major issues. It's going to take time to fix all of those things. But the Temperance card is here to let you know that you guys can come back into union. My Divine Feminine's coming in as this Queen of Swords. Okay? The Queen of Swords, known to be very independent, sharp-witted, setting up clear boundaries. In other words, you're not going to put up with any shit from your Divine Masculine. You really are not. They can't come towards you as the same person that brought in all the drama towards you before. Something has to shift and change here. I feel it has, because as you can see, they've had clarity. They now see what it is that they need to do. So should this reconciliation happen, which I feel there's a really good chance for that, for you guys to come back into union, you're dealing with a very different person here. Look at this, guys. Here we are with the Sun in the upright. So very positive vibes, a cause for celebration, the ultimate happiness between two people. Okay, divine feminines, you're coming in as the Empress as well. So femininity, motherhood, abundance. You are coming in as a very powerful energy in this reading. And your masculine needs to realize that. I feel they will, because there has been a shift in how they see the whole situation here. Wow. Look at this. We've got the King of Swords. So the Queen and the King of Swords coming in together. This could ultimately represent divine counterparts here. Your perfect match in this lifetime. Okay, you guys just match. You get each other. You're on the same page. And perhaps the masculine needed to cut certain things out of their life as well to be able to come towards the feminine as a better version of themselves. So there is new communication that's going to be coming in here, and I really feel someone's getting real anxious and antsy to be able to communicate. We've seen that in this reading. Okay? We've definitely seen that in this reading. So it does seem to me that you guys are headed towards a reunion, towards a reconciliation for those of you who are interested in that, and that you really do feel that this is the one for you. You have found your love of a lifetime and the unbreakable bond that they feel with you as well. And I'm just getting, for some of you guys, it's a mutual thing, on the same page, ready to find happiness in this partnership. The Sun keeps wanting to come out in this reading. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap it up here, guys, with some music. I'm going to pull from actually both of my Heart Songs decks. So this is the Volume 2 version, and we'll first grab a song from the Volume 1 Heart Songs deck. Alright, so let's wrap it up with some musical messages here for the collective. So again, it's right down the middle. It's split right down the line. Half who will reconcile, and you certainly feel that you have found your love, that this is the real deal, and half of you that perhaps thought it was, but are ready to welcome in a new beginning and ready to find your happiness in a different direction. Alright, so let's grab some songs here. If you're not familiar with the song, see if you resonate with the lyrics. We have Gravity by Sarah Bareilles. Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long. No matter what I say or do, I'll still feel you here till the moment I'm gone. You hold me without touch. You keep me without chains. I never wanted anything so much than to drown in your love. And bottom of the deck here, we've got I Was Born to Love You by Queen. So take a chance with me. Let me romance with you. I'm caught in a dream and my dreams come true. So hard to believe this is happening to me. An amazing feeling coming through. Somebody who definitely feels that they were born to love you in this lifetime. And no matter where you guys have been on this journey, they're always drawn back to you because of that unbreakable bond. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab songs from the Heart Songs of the 90s. Angels and Spirit Guides, please wrapping up this reading for the collective. So let's go ahead and see what other musical messages are coming through here. Let's take a look at that. So we'll grab a couple of songs from here as well. Angel of Mine by Monica. Someone's name could be Angel, someone's name could be Monica, or they refer to you as an angel. They see you as an angel who's blessed their life. And this card says, how you changed my world, you'll never know. I'm different now. You helped me grow. You came into my life sent from above. When I lost all hope, you showed me love. You see, it is your love that could be very healing for your person, allowing them to do the necessary changes that they need to make in their life to come towards you as a better version of themselves. Let's grab one final song for this reading here. So yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be 50-50 right down the middle, but that is how it's presenting itself in this reading today. We have Miles Away by Winger. Look at that. So this is love, or so you tell me, as you're walking out the door. The months go by and I know for certain it's not the love I'm looking for. Spirit knows what it's doing, I'm telling you. Sometimes just for a moment I reach out. Hope you're still there. Miles away. No, you're never turning back. I just can't wait anymore. Miles away. Nothing left of what we had. Just when I needed you most, you were miles away. Two people that have had a chance to be together, thinking, you know, that this was love, but it ended up not being the case. So this could be you, the viewer, that's now miles away from this person because they didn't appreciate you, causing you to feel insignificant in their life. And so this could be you empowering yourself, going in a different direction, ready for a new beginning, ready to find love elsewhere. So it really is right down the middle. All right, guys, so that is where I'm going to leave this one. And I do hope whatever part of it made sense for you helps you out in the meantime. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below. Thank you guys as always. I'll see you in the next video.